first thing you're going to do to open your package of clay using your scissors, this is the easiest way I have found, is you just snip off both sides, and then cut up the center, and then you can just open this up flat. This is the way I open it. It's up to you. Okay, just some tips. This is not the only way to do this. First thing I do is cut it in half, and then I cut one side in half, this side in half, so I have fourths. It's a math lesson. One piece is going to be for all your extras. This will be for the body of the snowman. Okay, you roll a sphere by taking your hand and going in a circle. If it's not sticking, if you mix it up, the stickiness from the inside will help it stick. Okay, 1, 2. I work with it flat whenever I'm working with it, and then I hot glue it to a little card. That way it doesn't get messed up and kind of start tilting over to the side. Okay, to make colors, let's say you need a very little bit for the carrot nose, if you're going to make the cone for the carrot nose. Think of this like the dough for the pizza. We did this in first grade when we made little, and then this is like the sauce. So you're going to add the color.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, but you're mixing it with white. So any color you do is going to be lighter. It's called a tint. And then you just roll this piece up, trying not to get marker on your fingers. And then you have to knead the clay. Kneading is where you push it and twist it and fold it to get all that white mixed in. Because if you just roll it, it's not going to mix. Okay, so if you're trying to make a cone, let me zoom in. I roll a ball, and then I want one side to be pointy. So with my finger at an angle, I roll just that side of the sphere, and it starts getting pointy. And then if you don't need it that big, you can trim it, and then you just stick it right on. Now you can make the color for the eyes, or you can use a Sharpie. Sorry. So you can see with the Sharpie, I just do the dot. And then, unless you want to make them out. Now if you're adding arms, you can use wire or a pipe cleaner. I do it about 2 inches, I guess. Because part of this is going to go into the actual snowman. Right into the side. And then you could just take a ball of clay, color it. You take a ball of clay, make it the color that you want first, and then I stick it on before I shape it. If you're trying to make a mitten, you can take scissors and just trim the side of it, and it looks like a little thumb. And you've got a little mitten for your snowman if you're doing that. And you can bend it however you'd like. For the top hat, first I would mix the colors. But an easy way to do a top hat is to make a circle first. And then make a cylinder shape. So a cylinder, if you roll a ball, go back and forth, like you're making a marshmallow, and put that on top. Then you have a cute little top hat. If you press into the top, you can have a cowboy hat.
Ooh, it looks like a butt.
I made a little cowboy hat if you want a cowboy hat. So if you're making the Santa hat, do the whole thing red, roll one side, make it pointy. Curve it if you'd like. You can take some white and wrap it around the edge, a little ball of white there, stick it on the top. You can also do, let's see, where's mine? I did earmuffs. So I have wire if you want to do headphones or earmuffs. Oh, my little nose fell off. Here, I'll take it off this one.
Oh God, you killed him.
It's fine. I don't know where my nose went. Okay, if you're trying to make a cube, like I made a little present. And the scarf, that's just a long coil. And then I flattened it. And then you can cut into the edges if you want to have like the little lines of the scarf. Let's see, box. Okay, so if you're going to make a cube, roll a ball, flatten it a little bit like a tire, keep it solid. You don't want it to be like a tortilla. And then from the top, form the square. So if you form the square from the top and keep kind of tapping this side down, you can turn it to each side. You've got 6 sides on a cube or a rectangular prism.
Oh, I just keep on going like the same. That's how we learned it.
Well, I started with,
the dice. The dice?
yeah,
I
when
just do this.
we did a little dice in kindergarten. In kindergarten, we learned how to make all these shapes. So this is a good reminder of what we learned in kindergarten.
Yay.
Okay, so if you do want to make a snowman, it has to end up being a snowman, or if you're doing a penguin, that would be fine. You're still doing cones and spheres and things like that. Other than that, no, we're not just taking the clay. You can also do iPad. You can do origami. You can do building on the rug. You can do free draw and look up Art for Kids Hub or Draw So Cute. Lots of cute winter activities. Yes, ma'am.
If we make a snowman, can we take it home?
Yeah, you get to take it home. And I hot glue it onto the base
What if you have
so
leftovers?
that it doesn't come off.
What if you have leftovers?
Well, then make some little things to go along with your character.
I'm like, or you can just bring it home.
No.